Steph Curry walks into your office
Yeah.
and he asks you, "Hey, Melissa, why is it that I like to chew on my mouthguard so much?"
So the chewing is because of his airway.
Do tell. Tell me more.
Okay. So in sleep dentistry or airway thing, we've really come full circle to understand that like chewing and clenching has a lot more to do with like a deficiency in the airway than it does anything else. So there's habits that are created that actually kind of stimulate the jaw to come forward. And there's a feeling that feels good. It gives us more air, a little more serotonin overall. And it actually will give you a lot more clarity, right? Get some good oxygen, you feel better. So that's actually what's happening. So the chewing, a couple times you do it, you're like, oh, that feels good, right? Most humans continue to do things that feel good, stop doing things that feel bad. So they start doing that. But the thing with Steph Curry that's quite interesting is he doesn't just chew on it. He does something even more interesting. He flips it out of his mouth and holds it. And what I was saying to you before was, again, I have not worked on Steph Curry, so I do not know. This is just me looking at it. I was intrigued by it. My husband brought it up and said, hey, this guy's like really known for doing this. And I was like, interested. And I've always thought there was a big sport connection. I started kind of like looking at how thick his mouth guard was. And I'm like, oh, it's at least 2 millimeters, 2.5. And one of the things we do that dentists will do or to help patients that have sleep issues is they'll actually open up their bite, open up the jaw, I guess, so they can't close all the way, which naturally will allow their jaw to come forward. And that does is it opens up the airway and allows for the air to flow easier. So he's holding it and he's protruding his own bite. And you can see it's literally bringing his jaw forward. So then I started doing research and I used to make a joke about basketball, right? So my husband loves sports, and I used to not let him watch it while I was home because I used to call it squeaky sneakers. Because all I would hear was the sneakers.
Yes.
So I wasn't like always like a really big fan, but you know, if it serves me, I'll do it. So I started looking, and then I watched some YouTube video, and I saw that Forbes, I think it was, I might be off, one of the bigger publications did an actual like survey or did some type of research of how many free shots that he made when the mouth guard was out versus when it wasn't. And it was like extremely, by far, he was spot on. Like I think it was something out of like, I don't know, 90% or something really, if not even more. Don't quote me on the numbers. And I was like, oh, of course. Like it was a no-brainer to me. I'm like, because he's breathing better. Oxygen will absolutely get you focused. And therefore it's more comfortable. So why wouldn't you keep doing it?
Yeah.
So now it's become this whole thing. I guess like tons of athletes do it. And I was like, yeah, of course. Like, you know, it protects your teeth, but there's a lot more to it.